The body of the young rapper Darian Ross was found in Winfield, that's in Wynn Parish.
We want to talk to you guys about Lil Snoop. He passed away the other day. No one is exactly sure, but we are going to keep you posted on this very tragic story.
The headlines called him another rapper gone too soon. But Lil Snoop was way more than that. He was a kid with fire in his voice.
Every show that I go to, man, I be front row. Every girl come to my crib, can't come through my front door. From the motherfucking streets to the motherfucking booth. There you go. The top right there. Off the top.
Meek Mill crowned him the next big star, and the streets called him the freestyle king. But behind all the hype, betrayal was already waiting. Lil Snoop was murdered at the absolute peak of his career.
Beset his dream. Snoop made it, and Snoop made it to the top.
That too, at just the age of 18.
It's a big loss for everybody, man. Just lost somebody so young, real so young.
Now, if we set aside the tragedy for just a second and rewind his incredible short past, trust me, you'll never look at Lil Snoop the same way again.
Saying real superstar, you know what I'm saying? Other than a superstar status, we lost a close family member, you know what I'm saying? A real legend.
Darren Ross, aka Lil Snoop, was born on June 13th, 1995 in Jonesboro, Louisiana. He grew up where options were few and pressure was loud. Darren was nicknamed Lil Snoop by his daddy, but ironically, that man was never there to clap for him.
That's my daddy, but he don't really even know me. Shit really dope.
When Snoop was just 4 years old, his father, Charlie Brown, was sentenced to 20 years in prison.
My daddy, he was gone. And what's crazy about that, I don't know when he coming home.
That left his mom, Denisha Chester, to raise him with whatever little she had.
I was just trying to keep him out of trouble. There were some things I was fearful of him going to prison more than anything. It was just more so of keeping him out of jail and not following the footsteps, you know, of his dad. So that was my thing.
But all that chaos couldn't rob Snoop of his personality.
Snoop liked to joke. Snoop liked to talk about people and just kind of high side a lot, you know. Right. So he was a real jokey type person.
In fact, this dude knew he was a superstar at 4 years old.
I mean, he's been rapping, you know what I'm saying, for a long time, like 4 years old, rapping, just was in him.
School wasn't a place for that kind of ambition. He ran into trouble and got expelled 3 times.
I grew up kind of young. I didn't go to school, but I ain't grew up kind of dumb.
It was not easy for Snoop to choose his career over the streets. When his friends were getting lost in the wrong things, his mom fought to keep his eyes locked on music.
I can't say that, but I do know that he's been rapping his whole life. It was just some things, you know, life obstacles that he went through. And I remember telling him, like, Snoop, I don't care how good you can rap. Until you start changing your ways, God is not going to bless you.
So when Snoop joined a rap group and they threw him out, his mom took the lead to avoid any drama. She bought him the equipment herself, just so her son could focus on the mic, not the mess. Even as a child, Snoop's ability to freestyle was already on another level.
He just recognized people, so he could read people real good. We have that little gift where we could just read through people.
This kid would battle anybody, anywhere.
You know, this was Snoop where I be. Jonesboro, Louisiana, that's where I stay, that's where I be. That's where you can find me. Probably with your feet up in the back, and I'm trying to get her up on the seat.
Street corners, school yards, house parties. Snoop could literally rhyme for hours straight without stumbling.
Everybody who make it, you can hear it from them, you know what I'm saying? We just got our own style of rap.
And finally, in 2012, he released his debut mixtape, 16 and Runnin', and the streets knew instantly he had a lyrical fire in him that couldn't be ignored. But in a small town like Jonesboro, it was hard to get a breakthrough.
But I can't get off my mission. Guess it's just my ambition. One day I want to be able to pay my kids' tuition.
He had the talent, but he needed a miracle, which found its way when he discovered that Meek Mill, one of the hottest rappers in the world, was at Grambling State University nearby. He didn't wait for any permission. Snoop ran down the street, hunted down Meek's tour van, and shoved his demo tape into the window.
I just give him my mixtape. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you thinking like that shit impossible because you got 100 niggas saying the same shit I'm saying.
One young kid, he had a hoodie on. He had his hoodie on and he was just banging on my window, but he was calm doing it. I told my homie, like, get his CD.
Everyone around Snoop thought Meek probably tossed the CD out the window like nothing. But minutes later, his phone lit up. His homie called. Yo, Meek just tweeted about you. Snoop didn't even believe it at first.
I don't know what to believe, because I don't know if y'all playing, but I know y'all might not be playing this tweet for real. I'm like, shit, what's going on, this nigga really?
That tweet turned into a phone call. 2 weeks later, Meek was still bumping the tape and tweeting about Snoop's music. That's when Snoop put it all on the line. He hopped on a Greyhound and rode 36 hours to Philly just to see Meek face to face. When he finally pulled up, he freestyled on the spot. Meek and the whole camp knew this was raw fire.
How you feel, little nigga? Tell him how you do the shit. How you kill little niggas.
Meek put me in the battle.
Meek Mill immediately put his new signee to the ultimate test. Snoop was thrown into a high-stakes rap battle for $10,000.
So he had his artist. I'm like, yo, Snoop, if you win, I'm gonna let you get this 10 stacks.
Snoop ate that dude up.
I'm like, Snoop, don't get that right there. He said, man, I gotta shine, Meek. I wanna shine like Bootsy.
The video of the rap battle went viral, and Lil Snoop made his way into Dream Chasers.
Oh, this face.
The signing launched him like a rocket. His official mixtape, RNIC, aka Real Natya in Charge, dropped in April 2013, and the industry went crazy.
So don't think I'm acting funny when I'm in my zone, bitch. Daddy said pray. Tito said cry.
You could hear the hunger in every track, the kind that comes from someone who's seen too much too young. Everyone knew this kid was next. He gave fans the same energy they once felt from a young Meek, or even legends like Boozy and Wayne. Rick Ross wanted him on the Maybach Music Group's Self-Made volume. 3 albums. He was selling out shows and stacking money.
Kill a fucker and really make her buy me polos and dealers.
I say, fucking niggas tell us. I see them and know they jealous.
Together, Snoop and Meek were shaking up the rap world.
Make some noise for Lil Snoop in this bitch. Hold up.
Lil Snoop thought he had finally made it, but the streets don't care about record deals or potential. Snoop turned 18 on June 13th, and just 7 days later, the streets took him. In the early morning hours of June 20th, 2013, back in Winfield, Louisiana, everything changed for Lil Snoop at an apartment complex.
When Darren was killed, it was around 4 in the morning.
He got into an argument with a 36-year-old man named Tony Holden. It was a ridiculous argument over gambling on a video game, NBA 2K.
Man, it just was, they were playing the game for some money.
It escalated from stupid words to senseless violence in an instant. Tony Holden, a convicted felon, allegedly shot Lil Snoop twice in the chest. A kid with millions of dollars of potential was gunned down over a handful of dollars and a joystick. 6 days later, on June 26th, Tony Holden turned himself in. But the damage was already done. The dreams were dead, and the potential was permanently lost.
They're full of stove, you know what I'm saying? Us as black people, we need to live there, you know what I'm saying? Stop killing each other, man, you know what I'm saying? Let's work together, let's get some people, man.
His own words left behind on the track Lil Snoop Intro now serve as his final epitaph. Rappers from all around the world expressed their condolences on the huge loss.
You know what I'm saying? And no, this shit ain't no fucking game, dog. This shit ain't no game. We done lost too many niggas.
The official story said Tony Holden pulled the trigger, but ballistics later told a different tale. His gun didn't even match the bullets in Snoop's body. Lil Snoop's mother was never happy about the court statement. Years later, in a 2017 interview, Mama Snoop dropped a bombshell. Holden might have been there, but it was Edric Lily Stewart who really fired the shots.
Number 1, Tony Holden did not kill Snoop. It was Edric Stewart.
The same Lil Snoop trusted like a brother. Mama said he was jealous, a fake friend.
I don't really know the kid. I tried to give him the same respect that Snoop gave him.
Lily was charged with manslaughter, and the controversy didn't end there. After Snoop was gone, his long-absent father was released from prison, only to immediately start clout chasing by beefing with Meek Mill, claiming his son's grave had no headstone. Mama Snoop immediately shut down the publicity stunt, exposing the sad truth. His pops was just trying to beg Meek Mill to sign him to Dream Chasers.
Tuning in to the nonsense that Snoop Dad has caused, it's all a show. It's for a show. It's been rehearsed.
Even in death, the vultures and the betrayers refused to let Snoopy rest.
Taking this journey is just hard sometimes, and what I never wanted to accept is that Snoop is dead.
Meek still pays tribute to him on stage.
I want to represent for my nigga Lil Snoop. I want to say rest in peace to Lil Snoop in this bitch one time.
Hip-hop community lost someone so gifted, so young. Lil Snoop's story will always feel unfinished. The streets he tried to rap his way out of ultimately